OT Lifehacker here with cognitive development milestones from birth to 5 years old. So if you are in occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy, or nursing, or any field that requires you to know about cognitive development milestones, welcome. And even if you are parents or soon to be parents wanting to know about the stages of development for your child, this is a perfect place to come check it out. OT Lifehacker here once again. Please do subscribe and like. Find me on Instagram at OT_Lifehacker. Now let's get started. First off, starting at the top left, we have 3 to 6 months old. Children can do repetitive play, simple repetitive play activities such as shaking, banging, objects. And from 6 to 9 months old, you'll see the child still engages in repetitive play but has more strength, coordination, and more full body movements and increased fine motor coordination. So the child will engage more in pulling, turning, poking, and tearing objects such as tearing paper. From 8 to 9 months old, the child combines objects in relational play, which means they pair objects together. Say, for example, an object or a ball in a container or a cup, a spoon and a bowl, a stick and a drum. Looking again at 6 to 9 months old, this time for problem solving. You see in the picture the child has arrows next to the head and question mark and a bubble saying where toy and then the little dot. The child in this picture is turning their head and wondering where the toy went, because here you see that the child is able to search and move to find the object. If they hear a toy rattle, they can go to it. So they attend to the consequences of actions. If they hear something banging, they'll turn and react to the sound of it. Then from 9 to 12 months, this relational play, understanding of relations between objects, becomes more complex. Complex actions and consequences to one another, such as you see in the picture, a door opening and closing, a jar with a lid. You can put the lid onto the jar, sliding a car, toy car, or rolling a ball. Also for 9 to 12 months old, for problem solving, the child is able to use a tool after they watch it in use, being demoed. For example, the child can use a stick to reach for a toy or to hit a toy, and their behavior is more goal-directed. They like to see an action produce some sort of response. Continued progression from there, 12 to 15 months, now you'll see the child get help from the adult to reach a goal. And the child can also turn and inspect objects and use the approach of trial and error. From 12 to 15 months, the child also is able to combine simple schemes, meaning they're able to combine ideas, such as you have a teddy bear, you have a cart or a wagon, and you can push the teddy bear in it. The same goes for a child putting blocks into a truck, toy truck, and moving the truck around. Then 12 to 16 months, you see symbolic play begin. Now you see basic make-believe play, and this is mostly towards the child pretending to do something, such as pretending to eat or pretending to sleep. Now in the next picture you see for 12 to 18 months, you have a teddy bear. And this teddy bear is drinking tea, wearing some beautiful jewelry. And this is an example that the child can then put the make-believe onto other objects. For example, the teddy bear drinking tea, having food, having a party. And you could probably see at this age that the child is also having like pretend parties for the stuffed animals. Or the garbage truck unloading garbage. Keep in mind that the make-believe is based on familiar things that they have seen in the past. From 18 to 21 months old, The child can operate mechanical toys such as turning the button on and off, and they may start replacing their trial and error thinking with actual problem solving, a thought process in order to achieve a goal. And the child can think before they act. Now, one of my favorites is from 18 to 24 months old. The type of play becomes even more imaginary. Now, again, they are acting out adult behavior, but they are using their imagination to assign pretend purposes. Now, what this means is, say, for example, they see a block and they can turn that into a train in their head. They see a shoebox and they can turn that into furniture for their stuffed animals. You can have the bear pretend to wash itself or eat or do other things that you would see adults do. From 24 to 27 months, you see there's a bunch of circles, different sizes. Now the key here is that the child is able to differentiate and discriminate differences in size. From 24 to 30 months old, the child is able to conceptualize the blocks in different dynamic situations, such as building it horizontally and vertically. From 27 to 30 months old, the child has much more experiences they can draw on. And from here, they can relate experiences. For example, if a child sees a balloon, they may be able to relate that the balloon can pop. And when it pops, it makes a sound. And so they are better able to conceptualize, understand something about an object without having to see it. From 36 to 48 months, the child's play can become more sophisticated with constructional play. Constructional play means being able to build something. For example, if the child is using blocks to build a tower, they can build it keeping in mind balance and coordination to keep the tower from falling. And the child is also able to conceptualize what they want to build. So they can have some image and then build the object based on what they are imagining. So then the last one, from 48 to 60 months, this play becomes even more sophisticated. The child is able to build on various planes because they have increased spatial awareness, understanding of cause and effect, and more sophisticated mental images. Now, of course, there is more, but this is where I will leave you guys with from birth to 5 years old, and I hope this was helpful. Please do share in the comments below any of your experiences in working with children, what you've seen for their development, and anything else you want to talk about or questions that you have. It was such a pleasure to talk with you guys and share this information, and I wish you all very well. Please do like and subscribe. Thank you. And see you guys next time. Bye-bye.